Hey everyone, welcome back to the Studio. I'm here today with a brand new episode of the Zooey Mama podcast, which is a very popular line from the Diary of a Kid series. And this is the podcast where I talk all things Diary of a Kid related, and that includes the books, the movies, and just different questions that you guys ask me, and bonus episodes like what I'm doing today. Today I'm going to be talking all about, I have a bonus episode for you guys. I'm going to be talking about Greg and Rowley's friendship timeline. If this sounds interesting to you, please subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. Again, I'm trying to reach a goal of hitting 150 subscribers before the end of 2020. This changed from 200 to 150 because I think that it's a little more reasonable goal, and I don't know. I think that I don't want to have I don't want to get my hopes down. I don't want to get my hopes up for like a really popular goal. You get what I'm saying? Also, if you please like and comment and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload, I would really appreciate it. And expect to see my podcast every Tuesday from now on. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So, Greg and Rowley is what Diary of a Kid really bases on, that friendship. There's other things that they focus on, but Greg and Rowley's friendship is really like the solid thing. So I thought I would kind of run through their timeline and where they're at right now. So they met in grade 4. And it started out with Rowley saying knock knock jokes to Greg. He was not fond of it. He thought it was pretty annoying. But it's hard for Rowley to make friends. We can see that. So he was struggling with that. And I think that's really what kicked off their friendship. And it started out with Greg using Rowley as his test man, which is kind of rude when you think about it. But Greg is kind of selfish when it comes to later books. So I don't know, but I think that the beginning of it is solidified a true friendship, even if Greg's personality kind of got in the way. We pick up to the first book where they're pretty good friends and everything's going good until Greg breaks Rowley's arm by a big wheel incident. He pretty much knocks him off of his big wheel and he breaks his arm, and that's when the friendship starts to break. Mainly because Rowley couldn't trust Greg after what he did, and the whole safety patrols thing really did a number. Pretty much Greg blamed Rowley for the whole safety patrols thing. Greg ended up getting fired, and Rowley got a promotion. But you get what I'm saying? There's just a lack of trust there, and a good friend would just take the blame for something that he did and not blame someone else for it. You get what I'm saying? So that, and then they do make up by the end of the book. They almost have a fight where they're gonna throw punches and everything, but luckily they don't, because I think that would be a little bit too violent for characters who are supposed to be best friends who are just going through a rough patch right now. You get that? So, that's kind of the first book. The second and third books, they're pretty good in. I mean, they're pretty solid. The fourth book, Dog Days, pretty much Greg spends the summer at Rowley's family's country club. So they spend a lot of time there. But it does turn out that, they have a falling out mainly because Rowley didn't think it was fair to split 50-50 when it came to their lawn-mowing business, and Greg wasn't fond of Rowley's negativity. So they kind of broke off their friendship from there in Dog Days, and the ugliest truth is them not friends. They're not on speaking terms. They do become friends by the end of the book, but this is one of them where they're not friends throughout the entire book. So book 5, if you're looking for something where Greg and Rowley just aren't friends at all until the end, the ugly truth is what you should check out. Pretty much, they are rocky in the first book, and in the second and third books they're fine. Fourth book towards the end they have a falling out, and fifth book is they're not friends until the end. So that's kind of that. They're pretty solid in the 6th and 7th books. But in the 8th book, they're not friends because Rowley is hanging out with a girl named Abigail Brown. Rowley is dating her, and that bothers Greg, not because he's jealous, but because, he misses his best friend, and he really wishes that Rowley didn't choose a girl over him, because their friendship used to not really be focused on girls. And while Greg might be desperate to want a girlfriend, that's not Rowley's personality. So I think that Greg was just felt a little bit hurt that Rowley would choose a girl over him when that's really not Rowley himself. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I thought of that thing. Ever since Hard Luck, their friendship has been pretty strong. They kind of hit a little roughy patch in Old School, but they were more separate than anything. In Wrecking Ball, it was hard because Greg admitted to Rowley that his family and all of them were moving, and Rowley did not like that because, Greg and Rowley have been friends for a long time, so it's okay for him to be upset. but it looks like that they're nice, but they're good by the end of the book. But the next book is supposed to be all about it's going to be focused on a vacation, so we probably won't see Greg and Rowley in that one. We also have Rowley's journals, and that focuses a lot on Greg too. Pretty much, there's nothing that makes them officially stop being friends, but more cements their friendship more, I think. So overall, Greg and Rowley as friends, I like. They have a great friendship, and I'll be excited to see it for that and more books to come. Please, Jeff Kinney, do not end the series, because Greg and Rowley's friendship is probably one of the reasons why most people stay with the series. It's very well written, it's very well developed, and I think that Greg and Rowley have a lot of not. They really don't have a lot in common, but I think that's what makes them very enjoyable characters to see in movies, and books. Anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, post notifications, see you in the next video, and bye.